question. What's the deal with what was this, a couple of years ago when the city put a lot of air conditioning, central air units in a lot of different city schools just to close them down? That didn't make sense to me. What's going on?
You know, one of the things that we talk about city government, and sometimes what we mean is the stuff that the city of St. Louis controls, and sometimes we mean other governments. And so the St. Louis Public Schools is an independent governing body, and they put air conditions in their schools. So they actually have control over the way they spend money. The police department's another government, the sewer department's another government, the library's another government. We try to coordinate, but we're not in charge of those other governments.
That's what I'm talking about, the schools.
Well, we're not in charge of those. No,
oh, okay.
They have their own governing structure, tax structure, and management. But we try to work with them like the after school. So we partner in after school so that when we're finding money and we're working with other people to find providers like Herbert Hoover's or Discovering Options or the Y or whomever, that we put those schools, a lot of them are in St. Louis Public School buildings. So we partner. Well, we're not running the programs and the school district isn't running the programs. We're each doing our part to make sure that it gets done. So that's really the optimum way to work in partnership. But we don't control the schools. Yes, ma'am.
And, well, you know, if for one time they moved the children, had like 2 schools and 1 school so they can put in the central air system for this school, and then they turned around and closed about 16 or 17 of them that they had already done, which told me that they got to plan some other type of plan. I don't know what that is, but it's not good. And the classes, there's too many students in the classes are already overcrowded, so what was the purpose of closing down the schools? They just spent all this money in just to turn around and close them down. And we still have the same problem. You know, that's what I wanted to know. What was the problem? I didn't get that at all.
Were you satisfied with her answer?
No, I wasn't. I was still like, the question was not answered. She didn't tell me who should I go to and ask about that or nothing. She didn't answer it. She went around it.